Hi everyone, welcome to J&D Gardens. It's a beautiful Saturday morning in early March. A little brisk, but not too bad. We're here at our compost bins, and we're gonna start making our potting mix soon. So we have to start collecting all the compost we did over the winter and screen it out, which we'll show you a little bit later. What we do over the winter is we keep it wrapped up in a black tarp so nothing freezes, and it really just keeps baking all winter long. It's really created some great compost. We're gonna show you in a minute, you're gonna love it. And we're going to show a future video, probably in the fall, show you how the whole process. But for now, we have a couple of clips of what we took. Take a look at them. Now it's a long process over the winter because it gets cold outside, it's snow and the rain, and it's tough. But let me tell you, the end result is incredible. For people who think you can't compost over the winter, they're totally wrong. Wait till you see this black gold that we have here. So give me a second, I'm gonna take this tarp off and show you everything. Okay, so we opened up the compost bin. As you can see, I mean, look at this stuff. It is great. Not too many big chunks. If you see what it was early on, all the leaves and everything, it's broken up beautifully. I mean, it's just good. And believe it or not, it's still steaming, even though this went cold a little while ago. I was thinking of putting the red wigglers in, but you know, I didn't want to take a chance that maybe will freeze over the winter or whatever have you. And believe it or not, we get some critters in here. One time I found a rabbit burrowing its way. Thank God it didn't plant its kids there, but they go and they grab all the good stuff. So God knows, raccoons and everything else, they might really go after those worms. But I don't think I needed it. It's look at this stuff. It's just, you can't buy this stuff. It's really great. And we got 3 bins full of it. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna collect all this, head over to the sifter or a screener, and show you how great this is without all the little chunks. And really not too many big chunks, not too many chunks. It's really done really well for us. So let's see how that goes. Okay, everyone, we've collected our compost. And as you can see, we have a lot of it. We have 2 big giant wheelbarrows, and that's only half of 1 bin, and we have 3 to do. So let me tell you, if you're not composting, people, you ought to. The materials are free. It's all the cuttings from summer and fall and table scraps, and the product you can get at the end of the day is amazing. The plants will love it. So seriously, consider doing it. And you don't have to create this much, but we actually use a lot of it. So here we're here with the screeners. So first thing I like to do is I like to put a plastic tarp down because at the end of the day, you can put your wheelbarrow underneath the different screeners, but it's eventually a lot is going to fall to the ground anyway. So it's just easier for me to scoop it up, and then the last bit I can just pick up the tarp and drop it right in there. So depending on how much compost or anything that you're screening, you can start with a standard box screener. I've had this one for a long time, and we'll tell you how long. And it's great if you're doing a couple of bucketfuls. It's just a simple box and has the screen. This is an 1/8 inch that I have on here, and it works great. I've used this in a couple of different variations. In the future, I'm going to be doing a video on different screeners, so keep an eye out for that. So that's simple for a smaller amount. If you're doing larger amounts, I would tell you to go or make yourself with it's called a slant or angled screener. It has a bunch of different names. And the process is real simple. I have a 1/2 inch grid on this, or screen on this. And what it is that it's on a 45-degree angle, and the beauty about this design, you can go higher. I've made these that going up to 8 feet long. And what you do is you throw the dirt towards the top, and eventually will fall down. All the fine stuff, all the fine pieces will go through, and all the chunks will end up in the bottom. So let me just show you. And then what you can do is collect the bottom. If you want to run it through again, eventually you'll see that you'll break up any pieces. Anything that's too big, you just throw back in the compost bin. Let's try another scoopful. And like I said, just grab the pile. Okay, let me move these out of the way and let the camera get in close to show you the material that was screened out. Okay everyone, we're here underneath the screener, and as you can see, it did a great job. Look at this compost. It's nice, soft and fluffy and aerated, and that's using a 1/2 inch screen. If you want, you can go with a 1/4 inch or 1/8 inch if you can find it. But really, it's the way to go. I mean, this is gonna make a great base for our potting mix. Okay, so we have our last ingredient for our potting mix. Be sure to catch our video on making your own potting mix. And I hope you enjoyed this video. We had fun making it. If you did, please leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. And be sure to hit like and subscribe. So until next time, remember, yes we canna.